Hey y'all, it's your girl Annalise Trotter. I got some things on my mind. There's like two subjects I want to touch on. If I have enough time in this video to touch on my both of them, I will. But just if not, be looking out for another video. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is Chris Brown. Chris Brown, Chris Brown, Chris Brown. The BET Awards this year was so much better than last year. I didn't catch all last year's, but the little performances supposed to talk about, they sounded hot mess, it was rushed, blah, blah, blah. This year, you could tell that's like, hey, we gotta redeem ourselves, blah, blah, blah. It was good. And they did, Chris Brown did the Michael Jackson tribute. And I want to say kudos to you because he did a wonderful job. I was so happy he finally got to do it. I'm a Chris Brown fan. Like, I've been loving Chris Brown ever since he came out. I'm the one who introduced my sister who became a Chris Brown stan. But we're not going to talk about her. So, yeah, so he finally he did his thing. He did a little dance number, you know. He did The Way You Make Me Feel, Remember the Times. Wait, did he do The Way You Make Me Feel? Yeah, he did Remember the Times. He did the dance thing with that. He did Billie Jean, and he did Smooth Criminal. I'm not in that order. I'm probably naming them all out in order. He did a wonderful job. He got to, and also they bust to a video montage, little video stuff, and then all the lights went off. Then he cut the lights on. It's Chris Brown. He had his white shirt on, whatever. He was man in the mirror, and the baby could not sing the song. He couldn't, y'all. He got too overwhelmed with emotions and everything, and he started crying. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I could feel him. I felt his pain like right now. Like I still feel it. Thinking about it, I still get kind of inside. And then he cried. He tried to sing it, and they just played the background. I think they cut the mic off too, cause you know how you try to like you just get a whooping and you try to talk it, but you can't talk. It sounded like that. He had one of them moments and everything. So I'm not gonna stop elaborating on the performance, but you know, he went backstage and Jermaine and all them, his brothers, you know, kind of consoled him, you see. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, Lord, I was like, please after this, let them folks stop being on him. You know what I mean? You know, and a lot of folks, you know, they, like a lot of celebrities I know that came out with statements on their Twitter, you know, folks come, like even on the actual folks congratulated him, like, man, it was the best performance ever, blah, blah, blah. But of course, you still got these folks, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what bothering me, y'all. These people, okay, I think the main thing is bothering me. Okay, number one, it's like, what does Chris Brown have to do in order for y'all to forgive him, honestly? Because he went to court. You know, he done his community service. He sent pictures of community service. Folks think, oh, you know, folks got something to say about him sending a picture of him doing community service. Just like he tried to prove you, hey, I'm doing community service. Then he sent out an apology, you know, whatever. I mean, what else did he lost all this, and he lost a lot of endorsements. Folks don't want to. It's like a lot of folks. I'm not saying everybody don't want to be associated with him because he still, you know, he made songs where he was featuring people's songs and everything. So there's people that still want to be associated with him. But it's like some folks, I think like when he's trying to find where he want to have his birthday party, some folks didn't want to him to be there because they say it will mess with their relationship with Rihanna. And I was like, oh my goodness, like really, it's like what he did was bad. I was like, I'm not condoning violence with anybody because you know, if you know me personally, if you ever meet me in real life or whatever, you realize I'm not a violent person. I try to tend to. I don't want to try to take the diplomatic solution. You know, let's talk about this, whatever. Let's get down root to the problem because you know you don't want to fight. And after a while, you feel like you realize you fight over something stupid. I want to try to get down to the root of the problem. Hey, what's really making you upset? What I could do, blah blah blah. But y'all taking it overboard, and it's really bothering me. Cause folks, CNN gonna talk about how this little post, like, do you really believe he was crying and all that stuff? You know, okay. Before I get on to that, like people who say they don't believe him, like if you like one of the comedian type folks, you know, that talk about his fake ass crying, his being a baby and all that stuff. You know, you being a comedian. Comedians do that. That doesn't bother me. The people that bother me are the ones like the little silent typers on the little. The silent typers on the comments and everything. Somebody, oh, he just crying. I can't believe y'all don't believe that mess. You know, he just trying to get one over on y'all. Blah blah blah. I'm like, if he's okay, y'all. If he was faking, he was not faking. I mean, it's a year and a half and all that stuff. I mean, it's still okay. I guess some things that's still relatively new and everything. But think about the situation happened a year and a half ago. I mean, maybe I can see if I understand if all this happened and he beat her up and he didn't go to court or something like that. So I'm like, hey, y'all maybe y'all have a right to be mad. But the child, he went to court, he did everything he's supposed to do, and people still upset about it. And then CNN had this thing on there talk about, they had a picture from him from the performance about, are we ready to forgive Chris Brown? Why not? Honestly, why not? And okay, and it was about me. It seemed like society or like there's people, whoever out there, there's people out there, like people that can have say so or whatever. They want to use this as a like they were trying to use both of them, Chris Brown and Rihanna, as an example. And I'm saying this because, okay, Rihanna, the whole situation happened, blah, blah, blah. You know, that picture's leaked out. Everybody's like, oh my goodness. Like, you know, first they won't believe it. Then you saw the picture, like, oh my goodness. Then, y'all remember, like, I don't know, I can't tell you the lapsed time of after the whole incident when it happened. Y'all remember they was at Diddy house, jet skiing. They looked all happy and stuff. I was like, okay, where, like, I was in my head, like, I don't know we don't know what went down in that car that night or whatever, but maybe whatever they was arguing about, we don't know what the root of the power, whatever happened, whatever made him snap, you know, maybe she realized, hey, you know what, I pushed your buttons and all that stuff. And like I guess all the womenist people, and even I saw Oprah, she talked about do not go back with him because he will hit you again. And I said, okay, if there's somebody go out there and get help. Yes, it's if somebody go out there, they go get help and everything, and a woman want to stay with him, let her do that. Now, if he hits you again, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? That after the second time, okay, I need to go. But you know what I mean? She want to go back and let him go back with him. But it's like, no, everybody made this big uproar about it. So I guess it's like they had to slick be forced apart. You know what I mean? And even the judge was like, say like he can't, like she had to be so far away from him. It's almost like basically it was almost like he had to be like, she had to be on the East Coast, he had to be on the West Coast, or vice versa. Wait, the other way around because he's from Virginia. So yeah, it was just ridiculous and everything. And every time he want to do something, folks, somebody got something to say about it. He can't do nothing, and that's what really bothered me about the whole situation. It was like, y'all just leave it alone? I mean, you can't forget, but when can you forgive? Okay, and nothing. Okay, if we gonna get on, one more thing. Like, you remember the whole last year? What was it? It was one performance award show. I can't remember what it was. And I remember Beyonce JC was supposed to be performing, and there was like a rumor going around saying that they wanted Chris Brown perform, but it was like Chris Brown perform that we're not coming. So, you know, basically like black celebrities were just backing up. You know, was backing up Rihanna, was backing up Chris or whatever, and it was, and like it is. I ain't trying to say that was true or not, but since they was at the BET Award, it kind of make you think, hey, was that true? I mean, both of them had awards to give out. Other people I was expecting was like Lady Gaga, something like that, because you know they ain't that kind of type of reward show. You know what I mean? But we're talking about Beyonce, JC. They like hip hop and R&B mogul, the power couple, and they wasn't there. And so you was like, okay, and then Rihanna wasn't there too. And she was even nominated. Like if you're nominated a couple of times, you may want to pop up and show your face, you know what I mean? But they wasn't there. And I'm like, if they didn't go because of that, I love Beyonce death, but I'm sorry, that was really stupid on your behalf if that's true. If it's not true, I'm sorry, I just said that statement. But if it's true, that's what I gotta say. And it's just, I just wish it would just be over with. I think I went over a lot of time in the video. But yeah, y'all, that's basically what I want to say about this whole Chris Brown situation. Now, let's see. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to give you the second part of what's been bothering me this week. So stay tuned. Bye.